Welcome back, everybody. We're still here at the Casino del Sol for the USBA Gabriel Tour event, the USBA B Player Championship, the Amateur Championship. We're about to start this match between Ralph McKenzie and Jim Hendrickson. Ralph McKenzie, a.k.a. Mac, he just won the lag against Jim, and he's breaking off. And you got a headset right there, and I'm going to actually be joined in the commentary booth by none other than Jim Shovak, who came here from New York, and we're lucky to have him here. So I want to say hi to Jim. How you doing? Oh, hold on a second.
Got some volume?
I got some volume.
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. It's good to have you back, and it's nice to be back at the Casino del Sol, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
It really is. It really is. So
I disappeared for a year.
You did. You haven't been playing for a long time, have you?
Yeah, I haven't struck a billiard ball actually in like, I don't know, 8 or 9 months, I think.
That's a while. It's a long time.
Yeah, no.
Does it feel like a foreign object now?
I haven't tried it yet.
You still haven't tried.
No.
You haven't even tried to practice. Done any?
Nothing.
Are you trying to torture yourself? Opening 2 points from Mac, Ralph McKenzie. Do you know either of these guys?
Well, I know Jim.
Yeah.
Jim's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
He has a very unorthodox look about him when he's down on the table, but he can score points. And who's he playing?
Ralph McKenzie.
Okay, I don't know Ralph.
No, I don't know either. I don't know.
I don't know if he's local. Is he a local player? Or
you know, we usually on the CompuSport bracket, we usually have some type of background information on the players, but in this particular case, I don't.
Good shot right here. Did it well.
I think he was here last year for the B tournament.
Okay, I don't remember him. Yeah.
Were you here last year or just for the Nationals?
I was here last year.
Last year,
I wasn't
yeah,
here at the Nationals.
That's right. I knew you skipped one.
Right. I was here last year. It was both a B tournament and followed.
Got to make sure that's on nice snug. Yeah. No, or above it, whatever's comfortable. You nice and comfortable now?
Okay. That was funny. My headset fell off as I was talking.
I'm glad your head didn't fall off.
Well, I'm glad so too.
Your head might fall off when you pick up a cue, from what I'm hearing.
So yeah, last year was.
Look at this shot.
It's
Whoa.
long. It's long. Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Last year there was a B tournament and then followed by an A tournament. It's like 3 days and 3 days. So it was kind of nice because it was, I got to play in 2 tournaments. So it made it worthwhile. Made the trip worthwhile.
Well, they called the second tournament an A tournament, but it was really just an open tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Open tournament.
Yeah, because you got to play the B, but you could also,
Yeah. Yeah, like if it was just a B tournament, I don't know if I would have come. If it was just an A tournament, I don't know if I would have come. But I got to play in 2 tournaments, so that was nice. Looks short.
And one of the reasons we have you here is because you have some very special family stuff going on in a few days, right? So
That's funny. Yeah. On Saturday, I have a nephew that is having a wedding reception in Phoenix, which is a 2-hour drive. So I flew into Phoenix, rented a car, drove 2 hours here, got here last night, about 11, what time was it? About 11 o'clock.
okay.
Yeah. And then on Saturday, I have that reception to go to at 6 o'clock at night. So if I happen to be fortunate enough somehow to be playing on Saturday, that's going to be interesting.
Well, I asked you about that. They told you that if you happen to be in the finals, they just said, go ahead, win it.
Oh yeah, that
right?
was my
Just stay back. Don't worry about
yeah.
it.
My nephew was like, "Oh well, if you have a chance to win the tournament, then just play and don't worry about it." And I was like, "Okay, just letting you know. If you don't see me, you know why." But getting ahead of myself, like I said, I haven't.
You haven't picked up a cue in 8 months, so
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, actually, had my cue has been like in the trunk of my car all this time, and
What?
I just took it out, and it's been like 4 degrees.
Is it still straight?
Well, that's what I did. I took it out yesterday just to take a look at it, and it looked good. So I was like, okay, it still looks straight to me.
Okay. You got a Longoni?
No, I have an Atom.
Oh.
An
Okay.
Atom. It's like a Korean Atom that I've had for quite a while. It's not the most beautiful cue in the world, but like, you know how you're just comfortable with it, and just every time you try something else, you don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So I just stuck with it. All right, so let's talk about the game here. Now, so this person's name is again
Ralph McKenzie,
Ralph.
a.k.a. Mac, is what I'm being told.
Ralph McKenzie.
Maybe our friend in the chat room can give us a little background info. He's watching, and he said his name is Dale from Michigan. Mac told him he introduced him to 3C.
Oh, who's on the chat room here? Let me see. Anybody I know?
Well, we just have under Mackenzie's from Okemos, Michigan.
Okay. Let's discuss the shots now. Okay. If I remember how to play.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ralph has come to the table. I guess he's the white. Okay, these are tough shots. 2 balls way down the other side of the table. Kiss possibilities everywhere. Most players would play like off the red ball and then drive it forward and then go do a cross table shot. But it's very kissy. It's very difficult. There's a lot of things you could do here. But,
I like playing off the yellow. Come short long, but then with the cue all on the rail, the way it is, makes it harder.
yeah, he just played a regular 3-cushion bank, which was actually a nice choice. Yeah, came a little long.
Yeah,
But if he hits the yellow, he's got a fairly decent chance of hitting the red ball.
that's true. There's a
And
couple
I'm
ways to hit
assuming
the
he's
balls.
going off the outside of the red. Going to play 4-rail shot, long angle shot we call this. Not too full. I think he hit it too full, yeah. A little bit too full. Those shots are not easy. I find the pool players play those shots
More than the billiard players, the
and
genuine billiard players.
Yeah, the
purists.
pool player play those shots actually better than the 3-cushion players do. I don't know why it is, but it is. He's got a few choices here. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to go around the table, I guess, off the yellow. Yep, that's what he's going to do. It's too short, but he could back up into it. Oh, no, a little too long, actually. Okay. Long for the backup, but, yeah. Okay, got another cross-table shot here. A little bit of reverse, maybe.
He's dropping in, isn't he?
He's got the speed. Yeah, that was a cross table.
That's good.
Yeah, he made it. Okay, very good. Yeah, a little touch of reverse on that. And you don't need to power the ball. You don't have to, hit the ball 100 miles an hour. There's no need for it.
I was talking about the difference between pool player and a billiard player earlier. And although, as a billiard player, having a big stroke is good, but it's not something you use all the time.
No.
Whereas pool players, their stroke comes into the game a lot more than a billiard player does. Would you agree with that?
Wait, you talking about their stroke comes into what game? Comes into billiards?
No. The pool player has to rely on stroke a lot more than the billiard player has to, because the pool player is always trying to get, the table dictates the shot sometimes, where they have to play all they have is one long shot or one straight shot, or they have to put the cue ball in a certain place on the table.
Well, I would argue that billiards is very, very, very stroke is very important in three cushion. Okay, it's the difference. Many times billiard players don't even know why they missed a shot sometimes, because they didn't strike this. They didn't use the right stroke.
I see.
Okay, so actually stroke is very important in billiards. The only time it's not, I would say, is if you have little short angle shots, easy shots that you just hit the ball nice and softly and stuff like that. But even then, that is stroke.
Yes,
that's
in and of itself, you're right.
Exactly right. So, but it's nice to have a big stroke when you need it.
Yes, it is.
Because there's just some shots on the table that are just not possible unless you have a really good, powerful stroke. But no, not the majority of the shots. No. And with the the conditions, the tables, the equipment that they're using nowadays. Most of the time, you don't have to hit the ball very hard, very nice and soft, and just let the ball roll naturally.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to force something to happen.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
Well, that's kind of what I was referring to, really.
Good shot. Okay. Well, you can play this off the right side of the red. You can play off the left side of the red. All depends on his preference here. Looks like he's playing off the left side of the red. And I'm assuming he's going to play like a 4-rail shot. Let's see what he does. 1, 2. He's playing 3-rail direct, which he made. Okay.
Yeah, he did. The draw helped, I think. Holding a pretty good average at this point. He's holding a 1 average.
Hey, looks like he can play.
Yeah. He's definitely giving Jim a run for his money.
Game is early yet, but
yes. Yeah. This is Daniel Busch, and I'm sitting here with Jim Shovak, who is a local player too. What part of New York is? You're in Staten Island now, you said.
Yeah, I live in Staten Island now. I think he's going to come back and forth cross table. Yeah, he just missed it. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Staten Island. So originally from Brooklyn, then I moved to Staten Island. Then I was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Then I was in, where else was I? Farmingdale, Long Island. Then I was in East Islip for a long time.
It's tough being on the lam, isn't it?
Yeah, always running. Running away from disgruntled billiard players. Coming after me. They're looking for me. I don't know why. It's such a pleasure to play.
It depends if you're on the winning and losing end of it, It's
okay. All right, so I would think, I would want to, I don't know what he's going to do. I would want to play a rail first shot
off the
to the yellow. A rail first shot.
I like that, yeah. Thin rail, right? Like hit the yellow thin.
Well, depends on your preference. You can hit it full too.
I think he's going straight into the yellow.
Play it long. I don't know what he's doing here. He could go ball first too, I guess. I think that's what he did. There's the spin.
Look, he's going to get it. No, he's long.
A little long, yeah.
It was looking good for a second.
Yeah, I couldn't tell from here if he played a ball first or rail first.
He played it ball first.
Ball first?
Yeah. Direct.
Nothing wrong with that. Jim Henriksen. last year, I remember at the tournament, he was playing his first few matches. He was averaging like over one. And like people were saying things like, "Oh, why is this guy in the tournament?"
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, and he didn't win the tournament. You know.
No.
You know, so it doesn't mean anything. You can't go by that. You can only go by that after an extended period of time.
Yeah, yeah. If it happens repeatedly, it's a different story.
Happens to a lot of people. I've had tournaments that, like I said, I play first 4 games, I'm averaging 1 or 9, 0.9 or something like that, 1.1, and then, I end up averaging 700, 650,
well,
750.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, we had Fred Lamers just got out of a match now. He got 20 points in 18 innings, so that's what it looks like, a 1.1,
A little bit over 1, Yeah, but Joe Diamato had a 17-inning game.
Today?
Yeah, and I think Mercedes did too. I
think it was a little. Was it 17?
That's what I thought. Somebody. Or 19.
Oh, maybe not on the live stream table.
Maybe it was 19.
But I agree with you. It's about averages, though. You can run good for a couple of games, but it's not.
Every game's different.
Every game is.
Some
different.
games you get positions, and or the balls work out, relatively okay for you, or you're just feeling good that game, and then the next game you feel good, you come to the table and you're not getting anything that getting a lot of low percentage shots, and it's just not possible to to average high unless you're a high average player.
Yeah,
it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
He's going to try to drop it in.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah. He did the drop in with speed, though.
I saw that, yeah.
Which is it's a way to hook the ball and increase the angle, so to speak. If that's the right I don't know if it's increase the angle or decrease the angle.
Why?
We'll say change the angle. Which is okay, but at that speed, it's got to be perfect. I would assume he's going to hit off the outside of the yellow. Do a backup this way. He's got a chance.
It's good. It's going to be good.
Yep, table's got some slide on it. So I can see that.
What time is your match today, Jim?
On the schedule, it says 8:30.
Tonight.
Which is the last round.
Lovely.
That's what it says. But I don't know. We might end up a little ahead of that. I think maybe 8 o'clock.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens that game.
Why? Oh, because I mean, are you like I said? Are you just trying to punish yourself? Because I'd be really, I mean.
Well, I don't like to.
I got to see the look on your face when you get your 5 minutes of practice in.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. No, I noticed though, like when you play like the night before a tournament, you're on the tables and you're playing, and then you start getting used to them, and then all of a sudden the tournament comes and you go on the table and it's not playing like
it's
it
another day. Yeah.
Not playing at all, anything like it.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I said, I'm never going to bother. I said, I'll just wait until it's tournament time.
That can work sometimes. Yeah. It can. Or you might play the day before and go, "Oh my gosh, I'm playing so bad. I'm not going to do." You have anxiety all night, and then you go in and play, and you just can't play because you know.
I don't have high expectations, so
there you go.
So that's good for me.
Yeah. You're here for a wedding.
That's right. I'm just trying to kill some time.
Yeah. All right. What's he looking at, Jim? He's coming. This is a natural now. Oh gosh, he put absolutely no spin on that ball. What happened?
Nothing. I saw a shot over there.
Oh.
He made the point, but he didn't take it. All right, let's go to the game. Been a year since I did this.
You're not a regular rock star on at the Verhoeven Open?
Yeah, right. No, I wasn't there. I think they banned me, if I'm not mistaken.
They don't even do commentary on that one, do they?
It depends if they have it set up.
Look at that. That was a nice
little short
shot. Yeah, a little short, but very nice.
He actually hit it too thin.
Yeah. No, because he was trying to avoid the kiss.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he hit it too thin, and then what? So whatever English he used on the shot, he hit it so thin that he needed less English than he used. A little bit less. Okay.
So we're at 12 innings now.
Shot. All right. So he's got a ticky here, actually. He's the
Off the red.
He's the white ball, yeah. Okay, so if he wants to play that, he could make it, but he can't use any English. He just has to use a high ball.
I always have trouble with these shots.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Just use a high ball with no English. But no, he chose different shot. Yeah, I like the ticky.
I like the tick. The ticky's a higher percentage, isn't it?
I don't know if it's high percentage.
It depends on how you hit it, right? If you hit it high percentage.
It wasn't like it was a hang-up ticky. It wasn't like it was an easy ticky, but yeah. This is a natural. Just got to control the white ball. Go behind the red ball. Uh-oh.
Long.
Okay, he did. He did go behind the red, but it was a little closer than should have been. So he needed a little bit more ball. Obviously, the shot would have went a little bit shorter and probably made it. Okay, I don't know. What are you doing? He's playing a big draw shot here? Risky for Kiss.
Ooh, you're right.
Well, he missed the rail completely. So,
yeah.
Okay, this is a shot that should be handled right here. This should be just a natural shot off of the white ball. 3 cushions to the red.
So long, short, long, right? Just follow.
Yeah. Just long. I guess, close to maximum English.
Direct. Let's see if Jim can get something done now in this next couple of innings, because he's still down 6.
Wow. Yeah, he's not scoring.
No. Well, he is now. Let's see what happens.
I'm assuming he's going to, I don't know what he's doing. He's going to play a cross table? I think that's what he's doing.
Across the top of the red?
Yeah, just back and forth.
Yeah. Two cushions.
Yeah, he didn't catch the third.
Closing the gap now by 6 points.
Yeah, he's got 2 points in 14 innings. So I guarantee you Jim is sitting there not very happy at the moment.
A little frustrated.
Yeah, when you're sitting there and with 2 points, 14 innings showing, and you feel like everybody else is looking at it as well. You feel a little embarrassed, but it's not a big deal. Happens to us all. Okay. I'm assuming he's going to thin the white and go 4 cushions. He's going to do a backup, I would think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a backup into the red.
Might just go direct. No, he's backing up.
Oh, look at that. He missed it.
Yeah.
He's a little unlucky on that. If he had a little bit more speed on the shot,
Mm.
then it would have had a better backup angle
Right.
to make that red.
Somebody hitting the balls like pool player. I heard just a minute. Did you hear that?
I do that once in a while. Smack the ball. Oh, that's a nice attempt.
Yeah, doubled the rail, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a nice attempt.
It was.
Okay. All right. Okay, the only problem with this shot, well, it depends if it's frozen or not. If it's, yeah, he's probably better off with a rail first shot here, to the white. And then this way to pull the white away from the cushion to avoid a kiss with the red coming down the table. Well, that's not a problem in this shot. But, oh man, he got unlucky again. He got unlucky again. He came in short and it missed the backhand again.
Did it?
Yeah.
The score's been static for a couple of innings now.
Yeah, yeah. Most of the scoring's got stopped.
Yeah. Everybody's evening out.
Well, the shots, it's not the balls haven't been laying well, and this is another example. This shot is not ideal. He might play a bank shot here.
I was talking about this to the chat room.
He's not going to.
Do you have any thoughts on why we always, we always hit the hole? We don't always do it, but the amateur players will always find the hole.
Hit this well.
Behind the ball.
Oh, he missed. Wow. What a great try that was. I have to say, it was a great try. Okay, now you're saying that they hit the hole?
Well, you always coming around the ball and missing the backup and missing, coming around in the hole instead of going right into the target.
Okay. And you're going to say...
And then it happens more often than actually hitting the target.
Well, the target is a lot smaller than
the hole itself.
The hole is bigger. Yeah. There's more ways to miss than there are to make. That's all. Yeah, there's really no secret to that. If you, I knew somebody that would say, "Oh, try to go in the hole," and I was like, "Why?" So I could.
So you can miss it.
Well, what if I'm on?
Yeah.
If I'm on, I'm missing.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just psychological.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
Yeah. He tried to come around it, didn't he?
He tried to go around the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had to hit
underneath the red.
Yeah, at that angle like that, you have to hit that first ball very thin because it automatically shoots off the ball and goes right away toward that other ball there for the kiss. There's another difficult position. I don't know what he's going to play here.
Is he going to play this with reverse follow? No.
He's not. I don't know what he's doing. I played around the table. It's a very low percentage shot. But I don't think there was a high percentage shot there, so. Okay. I see now on this shot, he can play this shot off the red, go around the table 5 rails into a backup. And all he has to do is control the red ball so that it doesn't kiss into the yellow. So all you got to do is hit the red ball to the corner and you're okay. But he's not going to play that shot. He's going to play rail first and then ball to, uh-oh, hope he doesn't get, he might get lucky. He got lucky. Yeah. He hit it the wrong side of the ball. He made it anyway. It's amazing how many times that happens. You hit the ball bad, and then you see a shot make, and you're like, "Wow, I never thought of playing it that way." And if I did, I wouldn't make it. So it's like amazing.
Well, I like playing the guy that acts like that's what he meant to do.
Oh yeah, of course. Wow, he hit this well. good shot. See, so that one lucky shot he just played. This happens all throughout billiards. That one lucky shot, and now he's on 2, and doesn't mean anything, but you never know. It could be the difference in the game. But that's the breaks. We all make lucky shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I think he tried to play a ticky.
Yeah, he played it. He hit that so solid though, so full.
Too much ball. Yeah.
Yeah, too much ball.
So he got a 2 out of it. 2 instead of 0. Something tells me I should mute my cell phone. What do you think?
The call's flooding in.
Uh-oh, Doug Dytel.
Uh-oh. Yeah, mute your phone.
Oh, you're not connected.
How you doing, Doug? Doug Dytel, who is he's the webmaster for the USBA.net site, and also has a site of his own called threecushionbilliards.com. I want to say hello to you in Houston. That's where he lives, right?
Yes. Houston.
Wonder if he's friends with my friend Jerry Olivier, the cue maker, who's also in Houston.
A lot of Vietnamese players in Houston.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Vietnamese like crazy over there. A lot of players. It's interesting, like the little pockets of billiards.
The cultural pockets.
Well, not just the cultural, but I'm talking about like even just in billiards.
Yeah, just the players.
There's like these pocket areas of billiard players. Like in Queens, New York, tons of billiard players.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then go out to Staten Island. It's like, I'm like the only one, Unless there's somebody else I don't know about out there.
Well, could it just be relative to the number of rooms that are in a certain locale?
I think it's both. Obviously it's the rooms, but a lot of times the only reason the rooms are there is because there's a demand for it in the first place.
Okay. So it's kind of like a little bit of both.
A little bit of both in that. Little pockets.
Yeah.
It's kind of
We got that going on too in Los Angeles, parts of Los Angeles too.
You got Los Angeles, you got San Diego.
Yeah, Garden Grove.
You have Houston, you Burbank, Garden Grove, areas like that. And then, of course, then there's nothing, and then you go way up north to where Edgy's is.
Milpitas.
Milpitas. And yeah, you got all these,
And then there's nothing again.
Oh, yeah. But then you start coming across the United States, you start going east, and you got all these states like, Montana and Idaho, where I don't even know if they even heard of the game in those states. I don't even know it exists. You have to go like 2,000 miles, and then finally, oh look, they play billiards over here.
I was talking about that with our chat room just before you walked up. Actually, we were talking about another game, the pins game.
Oh yeah.
Which is big in Italy.
The Italian pins game, 5 pins. Yeah.
Huge in Italy.
Oh yeah.
And I got to watch a little bit of it the other day. And
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but like to me, it's I guess was never interested because I fell in love with three cushions.
Yeah,
in the
of course.
Place, and then I felt like I was bowling. Like on my.
Well, yeah, I can
bowling.
see how you can feel that way, but
knocking down pins.
Yeah, I can see how you can feel that way, but honestly, I saw some of the shots that they played, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'd like to see a few 3C players, play these shots. They're just not very easy. Anyway, back to this game.
No, it's just like anything, though. You start playing a particular game, and if that's what you are introduced to, or if that's what you fall in love with, and that's your game. And then every other game that you play, it's like
it's secondary to that.
Yeah, it's a form of what your real game is.
Yeah.
So
your comfort zone or whatever.
Right. So it's the same thing with the 5 pins. I guess there's people that play 5 pins and they're in love with that game, and so then 3 cushion to them is like, it's like okay, but it's not their favorite. I guess that makes sense. What is the score up there?
It's 12-2.
Wow.
And it's inning number 21 now.
I can't believe Jim only has 2 points.
Yeah.
That's very unusual. He must just be getting bad positions, I think. And I'm assuming he's going to go around the table or something.
Yeah, he's got to miss the.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. He's got to miss the yellow on the way out, though.
Yeah. You're better off playing it long.
I agree. Because he was also overextended. Did you notice that? A little bit overextended,
Oh, yeah.
which makes the shot maybe
even harder.
Yeah, twice as hard.
Okay. Okay, this shot can be made. Just.
Yeah, I think he's frustrated now. He's just throwing his cue.
He might be, yeah.
Into the shots.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he's not getting, in defense, he's not getting gimmies. And when you're at the table and you're struggling, and every shot looks difficult, it starts playing with your psyche and your confidence. I think he's going to play off the outside of the yellow here again.
So what tier were you entered in, by the way?
What do you mean?
Jim? The 850 tier? I know there was tier. This was a tiered
I didn't
entry.
even know.
Yeah.
Mason just told me how much to pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess he could have said $1,000 and I would have paid it, I guess. Or maybe not, but what were the tiers?
I'll look it up right now.
I paid $300, okay? That's the answer.
Yeah, you're 850, between 850 and 700 then.
Okay.
The 700 to 500 paid 225, and then below 500 paid 150.
All right.
And if you'd have worn a pair of heels and a wig, ladies would have played free.
Oh, so. I see. Yeah. Well, I could have attempted it, just to see. I don't know if I would have had any luck.
Well, maybe not at the table. You wouldn't.
Yeah, I had to pay the $300, so I guess.
I'm just curious because I don't know what your average is.
No, I don't either. So it varies.
Yeah. Brian Pauly, I will let Tom Rossman know you said hello. Yeah. This has only got to make Ralph feel good, that Jim's not playing so well, that he's struggling, does that happen to you? Does it boost your confidence?
When you're at the table, you feel, more open to stroke, to take chances, things like that. If you're not playing well and your opponent's really doing well, you get afraid to miss.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a nice ticky. Yeah. That's a nice ticky.
Yeah, just like we said he might be opening up a little bit now. He's looking at the score. And
he's feeling loose.
Yeah. And it's not like he's not averaging anything astronomical.
No.
At all. But Jim is just having a rough time. But he's playing good.
Look at this. Here we go. Another one.
Yeah.
Well, he's in a great position here, isn't he? Wow.
Well,
there is that.
No, he's not. He didn't get a great position for a shot. No, but he's got a chance to blow open the game here, though, right away. So Jim's probably.
He's coming off the bottom cushion here.
Yeah. Well, looks like he's using draw.
Oh
so
no!
I don't know what he was trying to do.
He was trying to come short, long.
Yeah, that I knew, but I didn't know. I didn't know where he was.
How he was.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was going to try to draw it long and play from a back up to the short rail all the way down the other end, or if he was going to go direct.
Oh, you mean like I'm playing the fifth rail as opposed to the third rail?
Yeah, instead of 3 rails,
sure.
five rails. Yeah, I wasn't sure what he was doing. This, again, it's
not easy position.
Not easy position, is right.
Actually, though,
he's got a big chance of missing this.
Yeah.
Got a big chance of missing. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That is not a big target.
Was that the right shot? Would you say that's the shot to play?
Well, you have that, and he could have reversed the rail off that ball down off the long rail
Mm-hmm.
and come back to the red, and then you have two ways to make it that way, and it's also built-in safety. But he didn't play that. He played actually what I would consider actually a harder shot. But he might be getting at the point now where it's like he just
Throwing his cue into it.
yeah, all right, let me just go.
No, well, now he's just playing his rhythm. He's not really thinking much about it. He's just playing rhythm now.
Yeah. Yeah, Jim is definitely frustrated, I know. But no, this is an opportunity shot. I mean, I know he's very close to the rail or frozen to the rail, but it's still an opportunity shot here. It's not like it's a safety. He could just play a natural shot off the outside, right side of the white to the red. Now he played it this way, which, might be fine. Let me see. Did he make it?
Oh, no.
No? Yeah, I would have played the other way. I would have played the long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, that's his preference. But he had an opportunity on that shot.
He's going back to his chair, just puffing,
Yeah.
blowing out air right now.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the red going? That's what I want to say. Wow.
Yeah.
He hit the red.
Holy crap.
He hit the red nice, but he missed anyway. Okay. He cut the red perfectly.
Yeah. As to avoid the yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is dangerous. It's a dangerous shot.
Look. Jim's like, now I can't get a good
This
position.
is a cross table shot. You can hit no English or a little bit of English. Not too much English, though. And go cross table. And not too hard, either. Controlled speed.
Backing in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
He actually hit that very nicely.
He did hit it nicely,
Yeah.
but
He didn't overhit it or anything. He was just a little unlucky. A little bit thinner, a little bit fuller. Then he makes.
fine tuning.
Yeah.
What do you suppose that is? Do you suppose that system knowledge of systems is a little more helpful there, where your instincts aren't kicking in?
Knowing any system
Is helpful.
Is always helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. However, there are certain shots on the table. I mean, for myself, certain shots on the table that I don't use a system at all. I just something about that shot. I just have a good feel for it. I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
And I just do. And so if you're able to do that with all of the shots that are on the table, then you don't need a system.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're always adjusting, because every time you play a match, the conditions are a little bit different. So, your little system, you might have to make an adjustment. Your lack of a system, you have to make an adjustment. It just doesn't. You can't just play everything the same way all the time on every table condition and expect every single it's just going to make.
Of course not.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with having a system.
Andrew Murphy, are you familiar with him? Says, "Happy birthday, Jimmy."
Where is he?
Did you just have a birthday?
No, whose birthday? Must
Maybe
be talking
different
about somebody
Jimmy.
else. Yeah. Oh, Mike Edelton. Sounds familiar. How many people you got on the?
I just got under 100 today. It's day one,
Yeah.
Monday. People still at work.
They're still at work. What time is it?
Well, I don't know, actually. Well, it's 6 o'clock here.
Almost 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, it's almost 7.
7 o'clock. So New York is 9 o'clock in May, right?
It's a similar shot to the one he played earlier, last inning.
Well, he's going to play just 3 cushions.
You're going to draw this out, right? No.
I think he overhit it. Yeah, he overhit it. Hit a little too hard. shortened up on him. With the little stroke, the little poke he gave it, shortened it up.
You know, I was playing. Who was teaching me the other day?
Somebody with a lot of patience.
A good player, a Lebanese guy, not Gilbert. Yeah, someone with a lot of patience. And he observed. No other three-cushion player has told me this before, but he observed that I follow through too much, like a pool player. I don't know if you agree with that. With is there less follow through when it comes to three-cushion stroke?
No, I don't believe that. No, I like to follow through on just about every shot, but a lot of times the follow through itself is not really what matters. It's actually, in reality, it's like the speed and the feel and of the stroke, and sometimes that follow through is in your mind, so it kind of controls your speed as you're hitting it.
Okay.
Whereas as a poke stroke, if like you poke it and don't follow through.
Yeah, like a short stroke, right?
Yeah,
like the snooker.
Yeah, it's not. I don't really know if it really, the stroke itself, the lack of follow through or the not follow is what actually does anything. But I think it's just by doing it that way, you're automatically giving it a certain speed. So you're controlling. I think you're controlling the speed more. You're controlling the speed when you follow through. Psychologically, you're kind of controlling it, like it's smooth.
Yeah.
And then the poke is just boop. And sometimes I do that. Sometimes I want that poke for whatever reason.
Right.
Just in my head, that's what I feel I need to do. So I'm not like a.
It's a little.
I'm not a physicist with all that stuff. Physicists say it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. It's the speed, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're right. I think they are, but I don't really understand it. But I do use different strokes. So the stroke itself might just be, my way of controlling different speeds, which is fine by me. Whatever works.
Right.
Whatever works.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the long answer.
Thanks. Yeah, the 20-minute response to the.
Well, no, I mean
the 2-minute question.
This guy I played, this Lebanese guy. I mean, it must have been an average of 1.2 or something. He's played very well.
Okay.
And so naturally, I just had to listen to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but it was a little perplexing when he was telling me this.
Well, I mean,
I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing wrong? I've no other players ever told me I do that.
No, I mean, I've spoken to players like Blumdow about it.
Yeah.
And he says the same thing. He goes, well, the ball doesn't have a memory of you following through after it's already gone from your cue. Now it's going to know that you're
following
still
through.
Following through. And he has a point.
Yeah.
He goes, it's more of a speed issue.
Yeah. Well, Jim's gonna. Oh no, he's gonna miss this.
Oh
no. Oh my gosh.
Poor Jim. Poor Jim.
I know.
I feel your pain, Jim. I've been there. I don't want to be there today. But
not on camera, at least. Yeah. But we might just schedule you here.
Oh no, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. I'll go to bat for you. It's like, nah.
I really don't care either way. It's fine. Doesn't matter to me.
Jacked up. Oh, the kiss.
That was the only chance he had, was the kiss.
Yeah, it helped him more than it hurt him.
Yeah. All right, so Jim is, I don't know, but I'm assuming he's going to play long. That way.
Yeah.
Let's see if that works.
It'd be okay. Got it.
Hey.
Got it.
Well, you never know. That might give him a little confidence.
Some wind in his sail.
It's possible, yeah. Especially now because he's got a position.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got a position. Just you got to control the white ball on this shot. Is the important thing. Where's the white ball going?
It's a natural, right? Coming off the white.
It's a natural.
Outside of the white.
The white is the red is reasonably big.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you should use a little bit of speed, just like you
coming the fifth rail.
You should use a little bit of speed just to, you know, secure the shot. Don't baby it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, he didn't get a great position here. So, not sure what he's going to do here.
Is he going to try to come thin off this white somehow?
This is a hard shot. Some people play long angle off the red. They play to the right side of the red, and they go down to the short rail all the way down and play 3 cushions.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's one way. That's what he might be doing. Where's the red?
Play, like for the first diamond. Nope, he's playing the first
played
diamond the other way. Yeah.
No, but see, this is the thing. The red gets into the shot. See?
It helped him.
Well,
it helped him.
He got lucky, yeah. But see how we went right into the red?
Yes, I did see that, yeah.
So that's why that shot is not...
optimum.
not on that. The way it was set up, it was...
plus, you know, you hit that wrong, you know, you're putting the red into the yellow as well.
He's probably going to play back and forth here, back toward where he is.
Yeah.
Cross table, back and forth. Well, if he's got the speed...
No, it's going to slow down, Jim.
Wow. Oh, yeah, he would have made it.
Yeah.
But
6 inches later.
The good news is he just scored, what, 2 or 3 points there?
He got 3, I believe.
Well, that's good.
It'd be 16-7.
16. I think he's got 6.
No, he scored 2.
He scored 3, I think. Oh, he had 4? I thought he had 3.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He did. So.
Okay. Well, he left a tough shot for his opponent. His opponent had just reached for the ball and completely missed it. However, this shot is not a gimme either, so I don't know what he's going to do here. I know what I would do. This isn't it, but I play differently.
I think he's going to get there.
See if he makes it. There you go, Jim.
All right, good.
So
good for him.
So he might have a little confidence now, Dan.
Yeah.
Because he just scored some points. He's like, oh, I can play this game.
Right, right. It's not the table. It's not, you know.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the positions you get. You keep getting difficult position after position, and you try your best and you miss, and then after a while, you feel like you hang your head, like, you know, oh, I'm not good at this game, or I'm not playing well. But no, it's just you're getting difficult positions.
Look, he's doubling the rail here. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what he did there. Unusual. He might be.
He's left Ralph a little difficult.
Oh yeah, this is a difficult shot. Although he played a shot like this earlier, he played it very well.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got a few positions here. That's probably I think the best shot is probably off the red.
Thin.
off the left. No, full. Off the left side of the red, and back and forth, cross table.
Right, cross
the
table.
yellow. Yeah. Some people don't like to play that because you're not playing safe.
Yeah.
But you got to score points. So
well, he's only 4 away from a win here. So.
Oh, I know. He shouldn't be thinking about safety, that's for sure. But no, he played something else. He played off the outside.
He played my bad shot that I was talking about.
The thin ball.
Yeah.
It's not that it's a bad shot. It is not easy. It's not an easy shot. You know, not that the other shot was easy either, but the other shot you can hit more ball, and you can control it.
Well,
it's an interesting shot. I think he's going to do the same. He's going to play long angle again. Going to go to the short rail. Off the red down to the short rail. Play 3 cushions. Yeah, but he needed more English, I think. Yeah. He had a lot of ball, which was fine. He might have done that by design to keep the red over there. Okay. Right, he's going to play off the yellow. It's not an easy shot, though, because of the hook, I call it, which is what just occurred. You know, you hit the first ball, and then it goes out of the corner, then it hooks short on you, and that's very typical.
Jim's up in arms now. He's like, look at this.
Yeah. He's amazed at the leaves he's getting. I know the feeling. this way. Did he get a kiss?
Where is Dennis Diekman, by the way?
I saw Mercedes.
We were going to put him in the commentary booth at some point.
I saw Mercedes, taking him somewhere. Hope it wasn't like over a cliff or something.
Hi, Jim. Huh? What's this do? Yeah.
So he scored a point, so 17 to 7. Wow, look at those innings, 17 and 33. This could be the 34th inning, I'm not sure. Wow.
It's inning 33. Thanks for keeping me on track.
Well, he just scored 2.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, it was. He's got 18 to 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Not sure what he's going to do. He might try a ticky or something, but these are not easy. He has a little bit of reverse on it, but on this particular situation, it was too much. A small target.
Have you been able to do this? You know, come within, your opponent needs 2 points and you're within 13. Have you been able to do it?
And win?
Come back and win?
The best ever.
I mean, I know the odds are not there.
No, the best ever is I was losing 24 to 11.
Yeah.
In a 25-point game.
Okay, well that's perfect example.
I won that game.
Okay.
But I also was winning 24 to 11 once in a 25-point game and lost. So it works both ways.
Nice shot by Ralph just there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like by a 10-point visit to the table or anything. I'm just saying within 5 or 6 visits, your opponent just can't score that last point.
Absolutely. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You score, 24 points like it's nothing, and then all of a sudden, 1 point, You'll go 10 innings.
Like the guy can't close out.
12 innings, you can't score billiard. You're like, come on, I just scored 24 billiards in 15 innings, and, now I need 1. I can't make it. A lot of times you have your opponent also trying to make sure that you don't get anything easy either, so that does come into it.
I think Ralph's playing for 1 right now. Is there a dispute? He fouled the ball, basically. Double hit.
Yeah. No, you play where they lie. Yeah.
Yeah, play where it lies.
Is that what he's trying to say?
No respotting.
Yeah, there's no respot. Yeah.
Only if it comes off the table.
Right. Exactly. Then, of course, there's always the dispute if you do something, if your opponent does something like that, but then they do something that you feel was intentional to try to. Then,
when you need 1 point, that's what I'm going to do, But it happens, yeah. Fred Lamers, he's cruising by to say hello. Steve Anderson, by the way, he just jumped in to the chat room. I'm sure you're.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah. Hey, Jim.
Good old Steve Anderson.
Zen Steve, right? Is that what they call him? Do you like this force follow?
On this
No.
No, natural shot. And he made it like it's nothing. Played it right. Force follows are. Yeah, force follows you only usually play when you have to, or to avoid a kiss or something to that effect.
Here we go.
It's got a chance.
Yeah, it's all day.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Don't you love this though? When it's always when your opponent's on the hill.
He needs 1 now.
Now he starts to play.
Now he has no problem.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, Yeah.
He'll score his usual 6, you know, at the table.
Yeah. Well, because in a sense he kind of already resigned.
Look, he's on a run of 3 now.
Or he already resigned that you know, he's not supposed to win now.
Yeah.
So in a way, the pressure's kind of off.
Yes, it is.
You know, but if he gets to 17 or 18, then he's going to feel pressure.
I like this shot too. He's in a good position, isn't he?
Oh yes, it's a great position.
This is a
just
great
got to
natural.
control the red so you don't get a kiss.
Fifth cushion or third, whichever.
Played it direct. That's
yeah.
4. He made 4.
Yeah, he's on a good run.
Let's see what he's got here.
You don't want that. No.
Wow, he's just going straight off the red. But no. Okay.
Yeah, I like to take another look at that too, because
this is a difficult shot. Which one?
well, I like to take a look at the white first because.
Yeah.
But I couldn't reach that shot from one. Well, I'm left-handed.
I don't know what he's trying to do.
He's trying to go across, like back and forth. He's going to need to play off this red, isn't he?
I think he's going to use draw, and he's going to play just like a natural around the table shot.
Is there a kiss here? There's always a kiss, isn't there?
Not in that shot.
Look at this.
He played it perfectly. Yeah.
He's playing on 5 now.
Yeah, he played it just like he was playing it down to the corner over here.
Yeah.
It was a natural, but it wasn't that it was a hanger. Still got to hit it right. Now he's got a 3-rail short angle shot, which these shots are supposed to be made, but can still be missed. But at least he's got a shot.
That's good. Damn it. I jinxed him.
Is it amazing how he misses that shot?
Yeah.
That was his easiest shot. So, what did he run, 5?
Yeah, it was a good run. Good run of 5.
No, he ran 6.
6.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Lord have mercy.
6 points. Now we'll see. We're just talking about that. Let's see. This is how the averages come into play. He's not going to stay. I know the way he plays, and he's not going to stay. You know, with 3 points and 30 innings.
Yeah.
It's just not going to stay.
Yeah. Well, here's the kicker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just what we were talking about. Is Ralph going to close this out?
And yet.
You know. So if you give Jim enough chances,
Mm-hmm.
he'll creep back into it.
He left him a natural shot right here.
Yeah. That can happen too. You get rattled by the guy coming from behind.
You can make this off.
You can make poor choices.
You can make this off either side of the red. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
No. That's just amazingly bad luck. That really is. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as he hit it, I said, oh, he made it. Wow. All right, well, you left him a 5-rail shot around the table.
Yeah, 5-er.
Yep. I hit it too thin. Hope he doesn't cluck out on him. He almost did. Oh, my goodness.
I know, right? You hit it so bad, you hit it good.
Yeah, right. Sometimes I find that if you hit it if you're a little bit off on the shot, then you miss. If you're a lot off, then you make it.
Yeah.
Different way. So you have to be right on or you have to be off by a lot.
Short here. But you know what? Look, he's playing kind of safe, isn't he?
Yeah,
Wow.
This is a pretty makeable shot.
Yeah, it's not impossible.
It's basically the same shot that Jim just had. Just got to catch a very thin hit.
Long first or short first?
Long rail. Long rail. Yeah. That's exactly what he did. Yeah. Did he make it?
Oh, he found the hole. Same thing.
This hole's even smaller now.
My goodness.
Is it in the same position? This ball? Is this the same?
Yeah. Well, no, it was like a diamond over, half a diamond over.
I was gonna say.
And it was about that close too. Let's take a look at the other angle.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah. Same distance.
It looks
from the cushion.
It looks pretty similar. Yeah.
Yeah. But just a little bit further down table.
I thought the game was over.
My goodness.
Yeah, I thought the game was over.
Okay, what's going on here?
Cross table, same thing.
Boom.
You played this earlier.
Reverse. Yeah.
No, not reverse. Just.
No reverse.
Why
Why need to? Yeah.
No, you don't need that. You only need that if if playing it with no English is automatically, it can't make.
Right.
So then you go to reverse. I like to
That's
play,
good advice.
I like to play it with no English or a hair of running if possible. But if the angle's too steep, then sometimes that little hair of reverse makes all the difference in the world.
Okay.
But again, I only like when necessary. Is he gonna make it?
No. Just went a little short.
Oof. Well, 19-13. I hate to say this, but Jim's just a 7-run away from winning the game.
I know. I mean, and he just got 6.
I know. But, it might be too little too late. But let's see what he can do. He's going to play a bank shot, 3-rail. Come straight into it. Come to the, got to hit the white ball first, though.
There we go. Nice bank shot.
He's going to hit the wrong side. He might make it from the back.
White's blocking him.
The white was blocking him, yeah.
Oh, no. No.
Well, this is no gimme. This is no gimme. He can make the shot hitting very thin, but then he has kiss issues. See? Watch, he's going to hit this very thin, but...
Yellow's going to come up table, too.
Where's the yellow going to go?
Yeah.
Where's the yellow going to go? It's too short anyway.
Yeah.
It's too short anyway. He almost made it with the kiss.
Wow.
Yeah, it was too short. But see, if he hit less ball, see how like the yellow passed first and then he came around? Well, if he hits less ball, okay, then the yellow is actually in the way to make it.
Oh, no.
Now I think
the wheels are falling off now.
Yeah, I think he just...
He might just be tired at this point. I mean, I wonder how many matches he's had today, Jim.
Well, it can't be that many.
No, he's only had his first one.
It's either one or two.
And then he's got another one. He's got another one. No, this is his second one. No, I'm looking at Ralph McKenzie.
Yeah, this is his first one. And he's got one more after this. Yeah. Oh, first match. If it makes him feel any better, one time I played a tournament, and I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just trying to say one time I played a tournament where the first match of the tournament I played so horrifically, like 300-something average. Really bad, and I was mortified.
That's my speed.
And I lost the match, and I was like down and depressed. You know what I mean?
Right.
I never lost another match the whole rest of the tournament. I won the whole tournament.
So you just didn't want
like,
that pain.
No, I'm just saying it's like you can't, you just don't know. So what? I had a bad match.
It's the law of averages.
That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Oh, but you don't know how bad I would play. Yeah, well, so next game you might play great. How do you know? You don't.
You don't. That's one thing I've learned about this game is why I tell this to people all the time. Really, if you want to get better at this game, improve your average, it takes commitment. You really got to commit. That's the only way it's going to get better.
It takes a lot of work, this game.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, any game.
No, I think this is a different... I mean, when you play... I played pool for 40 years and nowhere near the learning curve that I've had to experience in billiards.
Really?
3-cushion. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I don't think I'm a dummy, I just think that it's just harder.
There's a lot of perception involved. You have to see and understand what's going to happen. You have to kind of know. And a lot of times I think you're out there and you're like, well, this looks pretty good. Well, you're like, it's vague.
Yeah.
That's vague.
Yeah.
And sometimes it works, but a lot of times it doesn't. So, to be really good, you can't be vague. You have to know.
Well, this looks pretty good.
Okay. He's got 14. See if he can pull this one out. Yeah, he's still got a ways to go.
Well, Ralph's going to be kicking himself if he ends up on the hill with this guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's probably already kicking himself.
You're never asking for that kind of pressure in a match. Look at this.
Oh, wow. How many shots has he missed like that?
How pretty would that have looked
Maybe Jim is just saying, hey, I'm scoring if I'm not thinking too much to go up and shoot, so maybe he's just going to continue that. So, yeah, Ralph better hurry up and score is what I can tell him right now.
I don't think this is too difficult here. This is, oh my goodness.
No, it's not an easy shot.
Really?
The way he played it? No, it's not an easy shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe for a pool player it's easy.
Yeah, I see those shots all. I know I do. I see shots like that often.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A lot of times.
One pocket. I play one pocket,
okay.
So I'm coming around the table a lot with the cue ball.
I see. A lot of times though we all see the shot, but to actually execute it and for it to make, like, it's it's not always not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, the first game we had today went 42 innings. It was it was one of those first match jitters kind of games. But this one is going long, I think, purely because Ralph's having trouble closing out. I mean, Jim, we know, has been struggling in the beginning of this match, but he's starting to get a feel for it. And that's kind of the thing that Jim will say when this match is over. No, now that I'm warmed up, I'm ready to play.
Exactly.
That's
exactly what he would say.
Yeah.
All right, at least I've warmed up.
Yeah.
I guess he's going to play around the table. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Timing.
Yeah. And Jim he's not shooting. Not shooting well.
This doesn't look easy. This is not an easy shot for me, I can tell you.
Well, yeah, it's a thin hit shot. It's too long.
Yeah.
That's why I said thin hit.
Yeah.
He didn't listen to me. He didn't hear me. I said it's a thin hit. And then he hit it. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's a thin hit. Not what you did. What's he going to do, around the table? Or cross table? What's he gonna do?
Back and forth, I think. No, you're right, around the table.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be short.
Ooh, I didn't even see that kiss coming.
Unless he gets lucky on a backup, let's say. Nope.
No.
He hasn't had any luck, really.
I don't think he's had one lucky shot this whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to say he has good luck this game.
Mm-hmm.
No, definitely not.
The only luck is he's had 10 innings to try to catch up.
One more chance. Up.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Jim resigned himself that he was going to lose the game, probably. So that's an upset for sure.
Well, in 42 innings, we tied for the record for long games today.
Well, maybe on this table.
Yeah.
There was
on this table.
There was another on the other table.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like 80-something innings, I think.
Well, who knows? Maybe the next game will be longer, because next we've got Toshi is going to be playing Jim Shovak.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. I'm up already?
Yes, you are.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do I have
to?
Well,
no. You're the last match of the day. I think that would be this one, but...
Am I up?
Yes. Toshi and Jim.
Oh, my God.
So this is Daniel Busch with Jim Shovak.
I'm signing off because I got to go prepare mentally.
I want to see your 5 minutes of warm up.
No, I'm afraid. All right.
My good friend Jim Shovak signing off. He's going to play Toshi. He's going to play Toshi. I forgot Toshi's last name. It is Moriguchi out of Washington.
Turn my volume off.
Okay. Yeah, I turned it off. Thank you, Jim. So, thank you guys for watching. We're going to have...
Toshi versus Jim Shovak, table 1.
You heard it. Toshi versus Jim Shovak coming right up. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't go anywhere. One more match today. This is it. Thanks.